Bourbon Street is coming to the song and the soul of the South. Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, is the last day of the carnival season. And even though you may not be in New Orleans this year, Stephen Fulbright tells us how you can celebrate in Macon this year. So hello to you, Stephen.
Hello, happy Lundi Gras.
Ah, Lundi Gras.
Yeah, that's today.
Love it. That's right. So Mardi Gras in Macon.
Mardi Gras Macon is the best thing ever.
How does that happen?
It's basically a bunch of downtown business owners who get together and say, you know what, let's work together to create a really fun event and do something that's going to bring people downtown, which is great. I love that as a Main Street manager.
I think a lot of people can say they like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So it brings forth a sense of collaboration, which is exactly what's happening in our community right now and what we need to happen. So that's great.
So when it comes to what we can expect for tomorrow's event, I mean, there's everything from food to costumes. I mean, talk about more what people can expect.
It's a really progressive event. So it's from 5 to 7.
5 to 7, 2 hours.
2 hours. So start at Mulligan Traders, where you can do wine tasting. You can also make masks like they wear, which is a lot of fun. And then to Kutsu Catering, where you can Kutsu Seafood Company, you can taste their lunch menu. Then to Travis Jean and to have beignets at Parish on Cherry.
And those are 2 new restaurants.
2 new restaurants, absolutely. So Kutsu just opened. It's fantastic if you haven't been there. And Parish on Cherry will be opening soon, but this is sort of a sneak peek. So come tomorrow, get a sneak peek for that. So.
Okay, and we were just talking about where it's located. It's located on Cherry Street, right?
On Cherry Street, just a few doors down from Travis Jean, almost at the corner of Cherry and 2nd Street. So there'll be a costume contest too, don't forget that.
Costumes, so make sure you come out and show off your greatest costumes. Beads will be thrown?
I don't know if beads are thrown, but I think it's going to be very creative and exciting. So,
how did it come into fruition? I mean, how did this idea really kick off?
Well, Mardi Gras. I mean, you think of Mardi Gras, you have to have a party.
Yeah.
And there are Mardi Gras things going on throughout the city, but we want to bring life downtown. You know, and I think we want to make people think of downtown as the center. Downtown belongs to everyone,
as
from every neighborhood.
The hub.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the hub. So come downtown. This is our city. This is our neighborhood. So we were missing a little something there, so we wanted to liven it up for Mardi Gras.
And that's what you want. You want people to really feel downtown.
Yeah. Absolutely. You go into different neighborhoods, you're like, I live in this neighborhood, I live in this neighborhood. But downtown belongs to everyone, I think. And we want to definitely make sure people feel that. And
is that what you want them to get out? I mean, what do you want them to walk away with?
Well, we want them to see the revitalization that's happening downtown.
Revitalization.
Absolutely. New lofts, new businesses. In fact, the 4 businesses participating all opened within the last 2 years. Travis Jean, the art gallery on 2nd Street, they'll have Chicory Coffee, Ocmulgee Traders, and Kutsu and Parish, who just are opening now. So these are all new businesses, and that's what's happening downtown.
And quickly, how can they get tickets?
It's a free event.
So it's a free event, no tickets?
No tickets. You don't need tickets.
You just
show up at 5 o'clock and at Ocmulgee Traders, which is where it will start. So, yeah, absolutely. Free, family-friendly event, which are the best things in the world.
All right, Stephen. Well, we hope to see you down there in your costume.
I will be.
All right. And remember, Fat Tuesday is tomorrow, and all of the fun starts, as Stephen said, 5 o'clock at Ocmulgee Traders. That's 455 Poplar Street. Stay with us. We'll be right back.